Could I ask for the reports that have been completed, whether you have both read them?
I have read a very great amount of material, day in, day out, as I'm sure my colleague has. As I say, we have a developing view of everyone's interests on our side and on the other side, and we keep all this information under review and refer to it as required.
I'm only asking because you've obviously expressed, as the department, the view that publishing would not be in the interests of supporting the negotiations for the best deal. Others have argued that keeping Parliament and the public in the dark isn't the best way to support the debate on those issues. It sounds to me like both of you haven't fully read those reports that you say can't be published because they could jeopardise
Ms. Malhotra,
the negotiations.
You'll understand that in the roles which we both have, we must ruthlessly prioritise our time. My first duty is this legislation, which currently has approaching 400 amendments tabled to it, which must be delivered on time in a functioning manner, over 50 new clauses. That is my first priority. My second priority is the cross-government delivery work.
I do understand. If I could, you've answered the question very effectively. Could I ask Minister Walker if you have?
Well, we're being constantly kept up to date with the latest analysis on all these things, and I think it's very important that we should continue to do that. But as you said, I mean, Parliament voted clearly that we wouldn't be putting information in the public domain, which could be prejudicial to the negotiating position. I don't think that's something that we're going to change. We will be sharing the list of sectors with you, and we will continue to work closely with industry and with all parts of the United Kingdom to make sure that we have the best approach to negotiations as we move forward.
That I do appreciate, and you'll appreciate. I'm not asking for the publication. I'm simply asking whether you've read the reports that you say can't be published.
So just be absolutely, let me give you an absolutely direct answer. Some of that material I have read in great detail. I have not read all of the documents which we have. All of the documents which we have is a very, very large amount of material, and I am scrupulously, ruthlessly focused on my priorities: the bill, the delivery across government.
Who has read the reports in order to decide that they cannot be published because they could be detrimental to the negotiations?
We have teams of economists and policy civil servants who are fully abreast of our analysis. But what I can tell you is that this analysis is material to the negotiations, and that we, Parliament, has voted twice not to disclose material which could damage those negotiations.
I think it seems like you're suggesting that civil servants have read the reports, but ministers haven't read the full reports, and civil servants are making those decisions. But if I could just